welcome back to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for your love, for your support. If you are new to the channel, you're welcome. If you have not subscribed, please, I would appreciate for you to hit on the subscribe button and then hit on the bell also to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to cut and sew this corporate dress. So you can see it is an English dress, a very beautiful one. So you can see this is the final dress. I just laid it here. You can see how beautiful it looks. It came out really fine. So if you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please, I would appreciate for you to hit on the subscribe button. Okay, so thank you so much. If you want to register for my classes, you can just see my number scrolling through the screen. Send me a message on WhatsApp. Okay guys, so this is the fabric I'm going to be making use of. So this is actually crepe fabric. So when making a corporate dress like this, it's advisable for you to make use of a crepe fabric. It brings out, it makes it really fine and neat. And then I have my basic patterns here for my skirt pattern, and then my basic bodice pattern. So the next thing I'm going to do for this basic bodice pattern, I'm just going to add 2 inches to my pattern for that front neckline. Okay, so I'll add 2 inches to my pattern. So what I'm trying to say like this, I'll add 2 inches. So when I'm transferring it on my fabric, I'll show you how to go about that. So I'll fold my fabric now, and then we'll cut it out. So the reason is because of those pleats that we have at the center of the dress. Okay, so that is why we're doing that. Okay guys, so this is what I was trying to say. So because I'm going to pleat, have some pleats there, so I added extra 2 inches to my pattern. Okay, so that is what we have here. So the next thing now, I'm just going to cut this off. So for this is just for only the front part of my pattern. It does not affect the back, so the back is going to be cut normal. So I'll do that and then come back and show you. Okay guys, so I finished cutting, so I'll show you. So I just want to open this up. So this, we're actually going to do it on the right side. So I've put notch. So this is the 2 inches. I've put notch here and the in between. And then the next thing, I'm going to fold this again, fold the center and still put another notch at the center, so I will know where I'm going to hold. Okay, so the next thing, I'm going to take this to my machine. I'm going to pattern it however I want to pattern it. So you can determine how you want to pattern it. Okay, so I'm just trying to check. So this is going to come, I'm going to pattern mine with using my dart. So it's going to be, I'm going to use my dart to actually pattern this. So I'll mark where my dart is, which is 4 inches. I'll put a notch there, so I'll know where I am actually taking it to. So I'll open this up. So from this point now, I'm going to pattern. So this is actually done on the right side of my fabric. So I'll pattern it to that part, and then this second one also, I'll pattern it to this part, and then the center one is going to come straight. So I'll show you how to stitch this. It's a very simple process. So I'm just going to hold it like this, so you can see this part, and then see the dart at the dart leg at the down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stitch this on this right hand side. So I'll use about half of an inch. Okay, so hold it in like this. I'll just stitch it on the right side with a very clean stitch. After stitching that, I'll do the same thing to the center one also. So for the center one also, you would want to put a mark at the center, so you know where you are actually going to. So the same thing, I'll stitch it on the right side. This is the right side of my fabric. So I'm creating the pleats, the darts. So this is the dart line. So I'll create it. So you can create it however you want to create it, but so this is just you kind of manipulating the dart So I'll do that, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks like. So I'm just taking time to do this part, okay, to explain it. So I'll finish that up, and then we'll come and work on our skirt pattern. Okay guys, so you can see I finished stitching it. So you can see it looks really good. So you can see. So I've not ironed it. So when I'm done, I'm just going to iron it neatly. So I've cut out my back piece also. So this is the back. Okay, so the next thing now, we're going to work on our skirt. So I want to finish cutting everything before I do the coupling. So for the skirt, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut out my skirt, both the back piece and the front piece, with this pattern before we do the alteration at the front. Okay, so I'll fold the fabric now and then I'll cut out. Okay guys, so the next thing, so I've cut out the skirt so you can see it. So I want to create the style line now for our pattern. So in creating the style line, so for this you can determine where, how you want your cuff to be, but above all, it is going to come down from my hip line. As I'll come down from my hip line with about 1.5 inches or 2 inches, and then from that point I'm just trying to use my curve like this. So I'm going to eyeball it first. I'm just trying to create a style line with this and then see what I have. Once I like what I have, I'll go and proceed to cut this out. So you can see, I think what I have is okay. So I'm just trying to come so you can see what I have right now. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll cut this out and then transfer this to my fabric. So I'm going to cut out another fabric that I'm going to do. So for this second one, I'm not going to add a lining. I'm going to create a facing here that I'll sew it, and then I'll sew it around and then push it in. So this is going to be another fabric. So this one, I'm going to sew my complete skirt as I've cut out the lining for this, and then I'll couple everything together before I work on this pattern. So I'll come back and show you this later. So let me just go and stitch my dress together. So I'll go and turn with my lining, and then I'll join my back and my front piece together. Okay. Okay guys, so you can see, so I want to show you guys how to cut the facing before I continue. So you can see, so I've cut out this part. So I just kept this. So I'm going to place this. So like I said, I want to cut a facing that I'm going to use to turn this one. That's just a little bit on this edge alone. So here's what I'm going to do. So I'll place this now. So I'm going to place it like this, so I'll be able to cut it nicely. So I'll use it to sew it and turn, and then hem it inside. So I'm just going to cut it. It's going to be okay. So the next thing now, from this point, I'm just going to create maybe like 2 inches or 3 inches, just a little bit like this. So this I will stitch and turn it. I just want you to see what I'm doing, okay? So next I'll just cut this out like this. Okay, so I'll go and join all of my pieces together like I explained to you. So this one is going to stay in like this. So you see, so I'll sew it and then turn it inside. So this part is going to be neat, that is going to sit on top of our skirt. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So you can see these are all of my pieces. So I've turned them out with my lining. Excuse me. So this is the back and then this is the front. So I'll just keep that on the side. And then the skirt pattern. So I'm going to show you the skirt. So this is the skirt pattern. So this is the front piece. These are the back pieces. So this is the other one, the lapel part that we cut out. So I've joined the facing on it and then I turned it in, ironed it. So I used my hemming gum. I just placed hemming gum under and then I ironed it so it is laying flat. So the next thing, this is how it's going to stay here. So you can see. So I was thinking of even giving it a little bit of drape here. So that little drape will like reduce the length here, but I think it's okay. I just thought of it, so I think I'm going to just add it when I'm stitching. Guys, I'll just make two pleats here. So this kind of give it one fineness. So, but if you don't want it, you can leave it like the original style. So after this, the next thing, so this is going to stay like this, and then I'm going to join the back piece, join them together. So I'll go and join all of my pieces. So I'll explain how the joining is going to be. So I'll join my front piece to the front of my skirt. So for my skirt, I'm going to add my dart on my skirt. So I'll add the dart here. I'm not going to add the dart on this one. So this will cover it up. And then I'll join this one together and then do the same thing to the back. So I'll do that. And then I'll join the side. So I'll do that and then bring it and show you. Okay guys, so you can see, so I've fixed this. So this is the top part. So I've arranged it. So the next thing I just want me to stitch to join here to here. So I'm going to join this like this. So I'm not doing an inseam. And then for the back, I will join the back like this. So I'll do that and then join the sides together. And then I'll iron it and then bring it back and show you first to cut out the sleeves, okay? Okay guys, so you can see our corporate gown. So it looks really good. So you can see everything. So this part, so you can see, so these are the plates that I added. And I just did a little bit of drape like I explained. You can decide to leave your style way. So you can see this part how it's looking. So the dress is really coming out well. It came out really fine. So I just like the outcome. And then I fixed the zip at the back also. So the only thing that is remaining is for me to cut the sleeve. And for the sleeve, I'm going to use my basic sleeve pattern to cut this out right now. And then we are almost done with the dress. So I'll place this and then cut out right now. Okay guys, so I've cut out the sleeve. So the next thing that is remaining is for me to turn it with my lining and then I will go and stitch it around it. So once I'm done stitching it, I'm going to bring it back and show you guys so you see how the completed dress looks like, okay? Okay guys, so at the end of the day, you can see how our corporate dress looks like. It actually came out really fine. As in, I love it so much. So this is actually a small size, so it cannot fit into my mannequin. So you can see it came out really beautiful and well. So thank you so much. If you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. So for the sleeve, I'm going to put a link of this sleeve on the description box in case you don't know how to cut a long pencil sleeve. So you are going to see it. So I'll drop the link. So thank you so much. Please hit on the like button. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.